Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back out here with the Evo Nano Plus. We're going to do a little bit more flying, a little bit more testing. The weather's been in and out today. The clouds or the sun has been in and out today, as you can see. But I was able to get some photos and videos with the sun out. So I'll show those at the end or towards the end of the video. But in today's video, we're going to do a little bit of testing of the obstacle avoidance. We're going to take some more videos and photos, and we're going to test out some of the functions or special photo functions or whatever you want to call those things. So you guys just sit tight and we'll get right into it. And if you are new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. All right, welcome back. Just lifted off. What I'm going to do is bring it up and then check my settings real quick. And I'm in smooth mode right now. Want to get out of that. And I'm going to start recording. Actually, not right now. Let me check my settings first. Now I'm at 98%. I believe I took off at 99%. So we're going to start the timer now and see how much flight time we get. It says 27 minutes, but I'm only going to bring it down to 20%, and we'll see, what we get. All right, so let's go into settings here. I got my max altitude set to 800 meters. Let me go in. I need to change my settings again. Let me go into control and imperial. All right. All right, I got it set to the max. Then my return to home is going to be around 250 here. Got this water tower right here just in case. And everything, did a compass calibration already, so I'm not going to do one again. Don't want to bore you with that. Go into the controls, flight mode. All right, so everything else looks good here. My camera settings, I want my grid lines on and my crosshairs. Photos, I'm going to shoot JPEG and RAW. I'm going to shoot RAW, hyperlapse. I don't think we're going to get to the hyperlapse today. You only have choice between JPEG and RAW pano. So what I'm going to do is, just for time's sake, I'm going to keep it in JPEG, and we are going to have RAW regular photos. And everything else looks good there. Transmission. So let's get on with this. So right now I'm in auto. It's going to be in auto. I'm taking video. I'm going to start right now.
Start recording.
All right, so just going to fly it around just a little bit. I am in standard mode. And let's adjust this. There we go. Had to adjust the exposure just a little bit. Now it is in auto, and I probably will lock my exposure at some point when I start doing some maneuvers. All right. So I'm going to take it over here to the golf course. Adjust this exposure if I can. So that's the only thing about this. It is auto. I wish I could film in pro mode, but there were no filters, shipped with this package, the premium package. I wish they did include some type of filters in the premium package. That would have been nice. I know the Evo Lite has them in it, or in the premium package. So that would have been nice. All right, take a look over here. You can see the speed, 22 miles per hour. It just seems slow to me. I did fly this around a little bit before I started recording, just to get acclimated with a couple things. And it just seems a little slow to me. All right, this is normal mode, and I don't know what obstacles it's detecting, but it's detecting something. I am 253 feet up, and I don't think there's anything else up here. It just seems slow to me for some reason. I don't know. The max speed I think I saw was maybe 25 miles per hour. Maybe. Let's put it in ludicrous mode or sports mode, and let's see what we get. So I am in sports mode, and I don't know why it's okay. It's creeping up. Yeah, we're getting, and I am 250 feet up. I mean, the wind is not that bad. What I'll do is put the wind conditions up here on the screen, but it's not too bad. So 25, 26 max I got. And we are already at 78%. So let me go back to standard mode so I won't drain too much battery. It's saying that we have 20 minutes left of flight time. And I am creeping along at 12 miles per hour. I do not know why I am in standard mode. I have no idea why it is. The wind shouldn't really take it that much. It's not that windy out here. So, I don't know. If anybody else has this Nano, let me know. What do you think about the speed of it? I have it full stick forward, and it's creeping. I mean, there's no obstacles up here. Let me see if there's a difference if I turn off the obstacle avoidance. It's an advanced obstacle sensors. Let's turn that off. All right, and see if there's a difference. So I am in standard mode. I'm pushing full stick forward, and yet I am still barely getting past 11, 12 miles per hour. Let me cycle out of normal mode. Now, if I'm doing something wrong, if this is my first Autel drone, so I'm not sure if I'm doing anything wrong, and those who are familiar with it, please let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. Just let me know. So I cycled through the modes, and it's still, let's bring it down a little. I'm still creeping along. I don't know. I mean, it flies okay, it handles well. It's just right now it's just like slow. I'm not getting anything out of standard mode. Going this direction. Let's go back this direction. All right, must be a little wind coming up from that direction, but it's not windy. It's not really windy out here, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. Maybe it just doesn't have that much power in the motors. But it does fly. It does handle well. I can tell you that. It does handle well. I can do maneuvers. I just can't. I'm not sure where to adjust the gimbal settings and if there's any adjustments for the sticks or anything. So I am taking video, and what I'm going to do is switch over to photo. And like I said, I did take some photos when the sun was out. So these photos here are just for demonstration, and hopefully you guys will get something out of it. So I'm going to take a photo of the golf course here. I think it's good right there, I guess. I am taking raw photos, so let me stop the recording.
Stop recording.
And let's go over to photo, and we're going to snap a photo with the controller. And let's do it again. Let's swing it around to the neighborhood here. And there's something wrong with my screen record. It's covering up the shutter button on the screen, so I can't really hit the shutter button on the screen. All right, next we're going to do pano. I'm going to do a wide angle shot, and let's see what it does here. And it's taking, it looks like it's taking, I'm not sure how many photos. Yeah, I think it's covered up from my screen record, but I believe it takes 9 photos. It does take a little while to, snap the photos. I'm not sure if it's just processing, but it's, I think it's only taking JPEG in the wide angle photos. All right, so it's processing. All right. And let's go back into the menu, and we can do a sphere. Let's do one sphere. Let's change the scenery here and kind of expose for this here. All right, let's expose for this, and let's take a sphere. And it's telling you not to move the sticks. Yeah, it may not be the best photo. I wish I can go into manual mode or something, or it's all auto. And I'll put these photos up on the screen so you can check them out. It's done. All right, so here it is. All right, so I'm down to 48%.
Start recording.
And we're going to do a zoom test. We're going to zoom in on this water tower 2 times. Just press the button. Takes a second. 4 times. All right, it does advertise that it goes up to 16 or times 16 zoom. In order to do that, you can long press any one of these buttons. So I'm going to long press the 1, and it has a slider here where you can slide into 16 times zoom, but it takes a few seconds to do it. There you go. Oh, and it doesn't slow down the gimbal when it's totally unusable, as you can see. So I'm going to long press again and go down to 8 times, and it takes a second to kick in. All right, even 8 times or 6.8 times is pretty bad. 4 times zoom, I believe, is okay, and I am filming in 4K, so zooming in, maybe I think zooming in 2 times will be pretty much the max if you want to get usable footage. So that's that. So I'm getting down on battery, and another pointer here, if you swipe up, you can clear out your FPV feed, or you can get a clean FPV feed, and then if you swipe down, you get your telemetry back. So I am 22%. Is going to actually tell me to come home shortly, maybe. If it doesn't, I'll just hit the return to home. What I'm going to do is raise up. Oh, here it is right here. So I want to cancel that real quick. I'm not too far away. And I'm going to do a quick shot real quick, the orbit. And I'm going to go to the right, and I'm going to select this as a target. And I'm going to go
3, 2, Go.
All right. Now once I reach 15%, I believe it's going to start landing, so I'm going to try to get back as soon as possible.
The aircraft battery is low.
All right.
Please return to home.
See, it's forcing me to go, so we'll do that another time. So let's return to home.
Aircraft is returning home.
All right. Let's get out of here, and we're going to record a little bit more.
Start recording.
All right. Let's see how accurate this is.
Please pay attention to the area below when the aircraft is landing.
All right, so it's orienting itself back in the original direction. It did that by itself. Let's see how accurate this is. It looks like it's, pretty decent right now. Let me turn the camera over there. There's the can. All right.
Stop recording.
All right, so here it is. It is a little bit off the pad, but for the most part, it made it back home. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, I will put the time on the screen, the flight time on the screen, and so you can see what that is, down to, I believe it was 15% almost, I think. So you'll see, how much flight time I got. Also, I'm gonna switch out the battery real quick, and we're going to do a quick obstacle avoidance test just to get through that, and we'll go from there. All right. All right, so I have the drone up. It's getting a little late, so what I'm going to do is do a quick test of the obstacle avoidance so you guys can see it in action, and we're going to end it right there, so stand by. All right, so I have it lined up with me right now. I'm going to pull it back a little bit, and then I'm going to go full stick forward so you guys can see it. Let me just get in the camera view. Anyway, so I'm going to go full stick forward. And it's detecting something, I guess it's detecting the ground or something from there or whatever. So I'm going to pull back, and I am about 5 feet off the ground. Full stick forward. All right, looks like it's finding a way around too. It slowed down. All right, let's do that again. And I'm going to see if I can line up a little better, but it did slow down. Full stick forward. Let's see if it'll detect me. Full stick forward, it's slowing down. Slowing down, and it stopped. Totally stopped. I still have the stick forward, and it looks like it's finding a way through, finding a way around, which is nice. All right, let's go backwards. Let's pull it forward just a little. And I have it lined up with me. And let's go backwards. Stopped. Nice. As you can see, and it just bypassed me. That's good. All right, so the obstacle avoidance looks like it works. I mean, they did a good job on that. All right, so let's try to go into the fence. And I'm not going to be too crazy with it, but let's see if it detects it at least. And it doesn't look like it's detecting it. Yeah, actually it is. There we go. I didn't want to get too close. All right, so it did detect it, and I'm pushing full stick forward, pushing full stick forward, and I can't go any further. All right, so that's good. The sun is in and out, so it looks the sensors can detect a lot better. And I'm going backwards, and there it is, it stopped. All right. All right, so back at the studio, decided to do my closing here in the studio. There's a couple things I wanted to mention about today's flight. So the crabbing that occurred in my first flight did not occur in this flight. So I'm not sure if it was just because I didn't do a IMU calibration on my first flight that I was crabbing. That could have been a possibility. Also, after going back and looking at the footage, I did notice in some of the shots that the horizon did look a little off. I wasn't sure if it was the landscape. This is a, kind of a hilly area, so I don't know if it was the landscape or if the horizon was actually off. So that's something I will have to go back and look at on my next flight. However, the footage does look good. I filmed everything in 4K at 30 frames per second. It was in auto. I didn't film in pro mode because I don't have filters. I like to, use filters when I'm filming in manual mode. But for the most part, the footage looked good. And also the obstacle avoidance seems to work pretty well. However, there is a big concern of mine, the speed of the drone itself. I was in standard mode. I flew in standard mode, smooth mode, and in sports mode. But there was times when I was in standard mode and I was going maybe 11 miles per hour, which should be the speed for smooth mode. Now, this is the second time this has occurred. It occurred in my first flight. So I'm not sure what is going on with this drone right now. I'm not sure if that can be corrected with a firmware update. Who knows? But I hope if anyone from Autel is listening to or watching this video, maybe this is something they can, correct. I'm not sure if it had anything to do with the wind. I did put the wind conditions up on the screen, and the wind conditions were something that this drone should be able to handle, being that it is a level 5 wind resistant drone. So the top speed I was able to reach was around 27 miles per hour in sport mode, which is, kind of slow. So I hope this is something that Autel can address and kind of correct if it's possible. But so far, that is one thing that is kind of concerning me. So that's about it. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know the next time I post a video on the Autel Nano Plus. But until then, you guys be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.